Hey, what's going on, guys? Adam back from WWPhilly. I'm going to show you guys some slabs that I had graded on site over the weekend. Shout out to Chris, We Love Comics. Always lets me post a link. I don't really make YouTube videos or a channel or anything, but I just get some really nice books graded I think that everybody like to check out. So my contribution to the community. WWPhilly this year. This is the Walking Dead cover you get for attending. Tried talking them into giving me the black and white, but they wouldn't budge. And paid $200 to meet Lou Ferrigno. There's a few copies of that. It's my son's copy, Secret Wars, signed by Mike Zeck. Some extra stuff I had here I didn't get signed. Again, these sketches done either this convention. I came across a guy at the CGC booth. He paid Rob Liefeld $200 to do a sketch of Deadpool on a comic, man. Like that's crazy. I just would never pay that much, so I'll stick to the more reasonable artists. But some prints I picked up. This is Greg Horn, one of my favorite artists. Sick, man. Another one, Galactus. This is a real cool one. I never saw this one before. You got everybody in there trying to battle. Mike Zeck print, old Secret Wars cover. Alright, let's get to it. This is a cracked slab. I cracked the Secret Wars 8 9.8 to have Zeck sketch it up. First up, Secret Wars 1 in 100 variant 9.8. First one on the census. Batman Adventures, Mad Love. Basically the origin of Harley Quinn. This is one of my all-time favorite covers right here. Book came back in 9.8. I was really happy with that. I graded this book at a 9.6, so I was really happy with that. Yeah, I couldn't actually unbox this and open this box. So CGC actually hands you the slabs in a rubber band stacked up, so I had to ask them for a box to put them in. Spider-Man 300, 9.6. Could have hoped for a 9.8 on that, but sometimes it's crazy with CGC. It's a crapshoot sometimes. Still a really nice book. Beautiful cover. Had some newer books slabbed up for on-site grading. Thought it'd be cool to be the first one to have them. Batman 40, it's the 1 in 25 Cuber variant. I love this cover. Jokers, sick. I got two of those, so I'm just gonna show one of them. They're both 9.8s. Batman 40, the regular cover. Got two of these too. I'll just show one. At the con, Philadelphia Comic Con, dealers are selling this book normal. Just came out a week ago. Cover price, you can see it's $4.99, but dealers are selling it for $20 already. So this is definitely a hot book. Definitely one you want to put away a couple copies of. It's gonna be worth it. This is the other variant, the Masked Joker variant. Love that cover. Love the Mask. That was an awesome movie as a kid. Chris, this one's for you right here. Ultimate Fallout. Had to get one slabbed up. I have like 10 copies still polybagged, so I cracked one of them open. It was a mint book. It should have been a 9.8. Like I said, sometimes it's just a crapshoot with CGC, First Miles Morales. So we'll see if he comes out of the Secret Wars or hits the movies one day. This is going to be a nice book to have. Might have to go get a few more copies. Superman Unchained #1. This is the 3D dealer cover, 3D motion lenticular cover. It's a sick cover. I'll probably crack this slab and have Jim Lee sign this at an upcoming show. I love this cover. Really nice book. I mean, for a book, this has the sharpest edges probably of any book I've ever submitted. Still come back in 9.8. This is as close to 9.9, 10 mins you can get. But that's just how it is. CGC. I've cracked cases from the printers and picked out the most beautiful copies you'd ever seen in your life, and still only get 9.8s back. So I don't know how people get 9.9s, but so I think there's a little bit of politics with CGC. But Deadpool 45, Phantom variant, awesome cover, 300 homage cover. Phantom really killed it with these 300 covers, so I really like this one. It's a hard book at grade too, man. These big books like this, a lot of times the corners will crack at the top and the bottom, so it could be hard to get 9.8s out of them. Alright. So basically the main reason for going to this con was to do Zeck signings. This is my personal 9.8. Cracked the slab. I had Mike Zeck do a nice little Venom sketch. Licking on Spidey. Zeck charges a lot for sketches, but it's definitely worth it. I mean, he puts the effort into it. He puts the silver around the black. They come out really sick, man. First appearance, Black Suit Spider-Man. Had another copy. Actually, it was weird because I actually sent Zeck, took 4 of my books overnight to do these sketches, and 2 of them came back not what they were supposed to. So I don't know what happened, but I'm not going to say he messed up my books or this and that, but something happened in the process. So I mean, this book was at least a 9.6, probably 9.4, the lowest, but came back at 9.0, so I don't know what happened to it overnight, but whatever. So I definitely recommend guys submitting books or anything like that at conventions. I wouldn't recommend, if you're doing it for CGC reasons, do not give your books to an artist overnight. I mean, I know a lot of them do sketches only overnight. I know Rob Liefeld and stuff will take them overnight, and a lot of guys that do them real creative ones, but I definitely wouldn't recommend it after this experience. This is Secret Wars #1, the Heroes Con variant that Mike Zeck did for Heroes Aren't Hard to Find. It's a store down in Carolina. They have the Heroes Con convention that they basically put on every year. This is probably one of the nicer Secret Wars covers variants, Heroes Con edition. Mike Zeck signed and sketched. Really nice cover, man. Even the background on the cover is sick, man. He updated all the little characters and stuff. It's pretty funny. Got the Punisher laid out there. It's a pretty funny cover, man. It's real cartoony, it has like the Miles Ultimate Spider-Man. This is basically the logo for the store. So it kind of matches, the little kid trying to be a superhero. Matches real good though, real cartoony like that. It's an awesome cover, man. Shout out to, Shelton, heroesonline.com. Just definitely check him out, man. He's an awesome guy. Secret Wars 1, it's the action figure variant. I couldn't pass up the opportunity, man. Zeck signed it, created the black suit, so it's a cool book. It's not the most valuable book or anything, but it's a cool book, man. Action figure variants are pretty cool, man. Especially if you had these toys as a kid, man. It's really cool. Check them out on the covers. This is another one. Action figure variant, signed 9.8. It's another Heroes Con, regular signature. I had him do a few signatures over the top of the head, and then I had him do a few on the bottom. Just switch it up a little bit. Like I said, it's a really cool cover though. Definitely one of the better Secret Wars 1 variants. The only other one that's going to compete with this really, Greg Horn's doing a variant for 2 upcoming conventions. One in I think Phoenix and one in Houston. The black and white's going to come out, and it has Deadpool and Stanley on the cover. That's going to be one to look out for, guys. I know they're going for big money already online, so definitely look out for those. And do some signatures on the bottom. Mike Zeck's really cool guy, man. He does a nice signature too. Looks nice. You can read his actual name. It's not just 2 letters or anything, you know. Looks really nice on that, man. Basically same thing, 9/8. 9/8. 9/8. And this is the other one. Like I said, he took 4 books overnight to do sketches. This one came back at 9/4. You know, I had 8 copies of this book. I picked out the 2 best copies to get sketched and left it overnight with him. And this book came back at 9.4. And I can't even tell on here, man. Looking at the corners and everything, it still looks mint. So I don't know, man. You know, it sucks, but what are you gonna do? You know, still a nice book, little sketch on it. So yeah, that's a little unboxing, guys. Shout out to Chris. We love comics. You know, I thought this was pretty funny. This is, I don't know if this came with an action figure or what, but this is Deadpool magazine from a few years back. I just thought this was pretty funny, guys. Check this out. This is from 2007. Look, New Mutants '98. Grab a copy. It's worth $6 near mint. It's from 2007. Pretty funny. It's cracking me up, man. Alright, shout out to Chris. We love comics. See you guys later. Peace.